What's up, guys? I've been meaning to make this video here for quite some time. It's all about indoor air quality. So one of the things you may have noticed that I'm a fan of salt lamps. So salt lamps are actually very awesome at cleaning the air. I've got like a 10 pound, 11 pound one that's in my bathroom that I use for a lot of the videos. And yes, for some reason I find it very serene to make my videos in the bathroom. But anyways, yeah, so like our 10 pound, 11 pound salt lamp in the bathroom, that is actually really good for clearing odors very quickly. And this is a little one we use in the kids' bedroom. It's a great night light, and it also helps kids sleep, and it can help anybody sleep. So also in their bedroom, I've got a rubber plant, and this is actually a pothos, a variegated pothos that is actually not doing too well. And we have a diffuser there, which we put some essential oils in there. For kids, I think chamomile is going to be one of the best essential oils for that, and maybe bergamot to some extent. And I prefer to use those. There's a lot of blends out there you could find. Those are going to really help indoor air quality because some of those are antimicrobial, and plants are going to be the easiest ones that can help you with overall indoor air quality. So it's good to rotate your plants. I actually have not rotated my plants in a while, and that's why this leaf here in the back is dying for that guy. And then these are self-watering things here, watering globes that you should be able to buy online. You can buy them at, Lowe's and stuff. And I would definitely suggest that. So these are rubber plants. They like to have moist soil for the most part, unless it's like wintertime. They like bright sunlight, so they won't do really good if they're not in a room that has like a south-faced or a east-facing or a west-facing window. If it doesn't have that, it probably won't do well. So there's the variegated pothos that I propagated that little one from, and then I've got this is called umbrella tree here on the chair sitting there in the window, in our south-facing window. Both of those are doing really good. I actually have a little succulent that's sitting here next to the umbrella plant as well. This succulent, just got him. He was on discount because our local store doesn't know how to water plants properly, and they just kill them until they're there. And this is a Boston Fern. I really am a big fan of these guys. They're very easy to take care of. He's been a bit neglected. He's kind of dying off a lot of stuff because he needs to be repotted. You should probably repot every single springtime, and I have not done that. Here's another rubber plant that's doing really good. And snake plants. This is good for low light areas. We use this in low light. There's also succulents should do pretty good in low light areas to some extent, and watering them, ice cubes can be really good, especially if they're very small. Maybe once a week, put up one ice cube on smaller succulents. Larger succulents might need one or two. And then whenever you water your plants, it's best to give them small sips. Like, there's plants out there that can have tons of water, like this snake plant, or mother-in-law's tongue as they call it. You water around the outside of this, and they could actually like having very soaked soil for a little bit, as long as it's around the outside, not right in at the plant's roots. And then you can let it dry out in between waterings, and they're just fine with that. They are very resilient. I've had this guy for a very long time, and they do great. So I've got several of these little succulent guys. They're all doing pretty good. This is a ZZ plant. They're also notorious for doing really well with very low amount of waterings. And they don't need tons of bright light either. They do fine. So, and then I've got a 12, 6, and 6 fertilizer that I use. As you can see, it was like $17.99 for this. At my local garden center, I think I went and got this at Phelan Gardens. If you're local, it's on Austin Bluffs and Colorado Springs. They have some good stuff. Always check out your plants, try and make sure they're not infested with things. But to some extent, I've always had good experiences. It just depends. You always have to check out your plants and make sure they're going to be good and make sure they're going to be healthy. It's all on you. Don't really expect the garden center to look after everything to make it perfect. Not realistic, okay? I think that's about it. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this indoor air quality video for you and talk about that. Also, for here in the Springs, we have a way that we increase humidity and moisturize the air kind of deal, which is I've got a very nice fountain that I love that I got for free. Basically, I had to just fix it up a little bit because it was like $1,000 and somebody didn't have the money or didn't know how to fix it because it was their motor burned out in it, and they replaced it, but they didn't. It was like shooting out everywhere. But anyway, so yeah, increased moisture in the air, get some natural plants, learn to take care of them, get that fertilizer, water them in little sips for the most part. You could even do that every single morning if you woke up and watered them. Follow directions for this fertilizer. It says establish plants maybe half a teaspoon per gallon, but you know, for some extent, like, it just depends. Like, the greener your plant is, the less fertilizer it's going to need in general, as a kind of rule of thumb. But as the plant gets lighter in color, it could probably use more fertilizer. And from what I understand, this 12, 6, and 6 blend is going to be best for overall house plants kind of deal. So, thanks for watching, guys. Stay healthy. Keep that indoor air quality good with these methods, and there will be some links in the description. If you would like to help support my channel, use those links. And yeah, I'm going to do a video review at 100,000 subscribers, so please help me get there. Thank you. I can't do it without you.